EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay.
Championships, all my records go hard, this a champion hit. I've been working for this moment like I've been in the gym. Jumping all over hurdles, I'm evading the pit. Head to head with anybody, take them, I can shake them. I invite them to the fire, then I bake them, I'ma break them. I'm a Hall of Fame legend, they should go and hang my jersey. Made to put in work, I don't think they really heard me like, move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get up out the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Ain't no stopping me, ain't no topping me, I am up. #1 seed, ain't nobody popping up. Got a squad of gorillas from the jungle suited up. You kicking off against me, hope you ready, get it up. I be booted up, popping out a Sprinter or a truck. Whole team chasing bags while they chasing us. Calling audible, I read the game, I think it's time to switch. You get hit, if I miss, then my teammates got the blitz, yeah. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get up out the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains.
Squad like, what? In the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, what? Whole squad like, yeah, in the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah, whole squad like, yeah, in the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all. You don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems, yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems, yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems, no, I say you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want. Call us dangerous, ain't too many can play with us. See what this game here taking us, no barber, ain't no fading us, I ain't really saying much, actions be louder than words, man. I just wanna be heard from your mom to your pop to the bees to the birds, man. Cut right off on the curb, like I'm Barry Sanders. Chains on and the diamonds dancing. Game on, so it's time to go. When the rain starts, I'ma let you know. Name a squad that is better though than my whole team. We a pot of gold. I'm a dog, I'ma need a bone for my whole team. I'ma let it go like blah. Yeah, in the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah, whole squad like, what? In the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, what? Whole squad like, yeah, in the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah, whole squad like, yeah, in the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah. You don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems, yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems, yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems, no, I say you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want. I put so my frustration, I was waiting to shine. My father taught me don't be soft, so now I'm taking what's mine. I define myself as ambitious, young, black, and gifted. Master P, my masterpiece, that mean I don't got no limits. Bout it, I doubt it. My homies know you ain't ratted. We break you down like a pound, I got it. Don't panic surround me, I'm corrupted. Flow cold and it's rugged, bumpy. What is up? I'm ready for war, you got to love it like blah. Yeah, in the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah, whole squad like, what? In the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, what?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Washington Redskins. Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go. Check, 42's the mic. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. 15, check.
Darius Geis, his first carry of the game. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Good night, baby.
And intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Geis. And he'll get this one up to the 26. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Mike 42, Mike 42. Let's get the ball. Mike's 4-2, Mike's 4-2. Cut, cut, cut. 42's the mic, 42's the mic. Record.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. Time will tell if that's an interception that rattles the rookie here. First drive on the road.
And you know the discussion going into the game centered on, okay, let's get out nice and easy, take care of the football, we're on the road, you're a youngster, let's not make mistakes early. But now the conversation will shift to, okay, put it behind. You. Move on. Long way to go in this one.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On play action, Rodgers steps away to his left. That's complete to the former Aggie Jay Sternberger. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A good pickup there at 22. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A 6-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10.
Mike 42. Watch the run, watch the run, watch the run. 42.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally. A first carry now for Thompson. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Check, Mike 42. Hey. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Haskins. Got a man out of the backfield. It's Chris Thompson. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field.
First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a 1st down. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Kill. Check safety. Kill. Tighten up.
Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. On 2nd down and 4. Haskins. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line. Kyler Fackrell. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. And this one complete to Reed. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. First down, here's a run with Peterson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
42's Mike. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Mike 42. I don't think you got it, son. Mike 42. Silver, Silver. 42's the Mike, boys. 42's the Mike.
Now Haskins to throw on second down. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin. And it's third down.
Check, Mike 42. On the ball. Alert three. Trick the edge. Come. Hey, check 24. Check 24. 49. Check 49. He's coming.
Looking to throw Haskins to Thompson on the screen. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Chris Thompson, 29 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And then, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
65. Hey, Mike 20. Hey, Foxtrot. You remember me?
To throw is Rodgers. Throwing again. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Ready, 2, 2. They're going to need some therapy after this. Go. Fresno.
Now a quick pass to Richardson. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Check hot route. Hot. SOS. Kill.
Geis with a carry on 2nd down.
Check three.
And they'll get this down to the 10. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. Now after the run by Geis, here's 1st and 10.
Switch gears. Check 13.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. From 10 yards out, and the Redskins have taken the lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Mike
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Right there, 56. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. Check.
Hey, 88. Check 53 con, 132 fighter.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Check 3. Check.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Fielded just inside the 20. 51 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They start on the ground with Geis. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. On play action, Haskins. He will find Davis. That's complete. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Haskins now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 17 yards that time and a Washington first. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Under crunch. Under crunch. Watch the safety. Switch. Sponge. No. 25. Check 25. 25.
Now a give to Peterson running right. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually wrote that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they've wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
Mike 50. Tighten up. Let's go, D.
On first down, this is Geis. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Mike's 50. 50, Mike's 50.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here.
Hey, Mike's 50.
Now they'll look to Haskins to throw it. The throw taken in by Sims. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Here we go.
Hey, 50. 50's the mic. 50's the mic.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Hey, check.
On 3rd and 1, it's Haskins. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Paul Richardson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Now the Redskin offense will stay out there and go for 2.
Motion. Mike's 4-2. Mike's 4.
Hey, keep it up.
Watch twist. Big edge. Check.
Final play of the half, it's Haskins. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense.
Double tight.
3 down.
Zoom. Check. Boom.
Shift. Watch the shift.
And the drive begins with a run by Geis. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Kill.
They stay on the ground. Geis again. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Let's go. Mike 42. Tighten up. Pull together.
On 3rd down, Haskins. Jordan Reed has it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 yards that time and a Washington first. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Single.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 35-yard line.
42's the mic, boys. 42's the mic. Get that quarterback, D-line.
On 2nd and 9, Haskins. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Interception, baby.
Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. The 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. Give him 7 on the play, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Preston Smith comes in for the sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. 9 yards on the pickup that time, so he got more than half of it back, but it's still a 3rd and 8.
Ready up. 50, Mike, 50. Defense, keep it up, guys. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming.
To throw on 3rd down, Haskins. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
On the return is Irvin. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leader...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
On 1st down, it's Haskins. He's got it complete to Thompson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Redskins have the 1st down on a pickup of 18. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. On the carry, Thompson. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at their 48-yard line.
50, Mike 50, Mike 50. Let's go, let's go. Mike 50, Mike 50. Go. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Throwing on 2nd down, Haskins. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it. And the defense loses him. It's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A gain there of 30 big ones. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
The Redskins on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They go play action now. Haskins.
Yeah, let's get a sack line.
Open man is Sims. He's got it. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. Geis, they'll try to run it. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Now that sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
No, off.
Take 4.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown.
Dwayne Haskins doing it himself from 9 yards out. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Offensively, pretty effective option play there for the score.
Certainly was, and it appeared to me that the defense overshifted and overplayed the trail back, the pitch man, and almost forgot about the quarterback. In fact, they did forget about the quarterback.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. They've got this big lead. They said, forget 1, we want 2. Instead, they got 0.
Unbelievable that they even attempt it from the 15-yard line. What are they thinking? I do know this. When you fake one in this situation with that type of a lead, especially from the 15-yard line, oh, boy. I tell you what, meeting them again somewhere down the line, they'll remember this. Yeah, they'll think that they were trying to clown them a little bit.
At their own 29-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And last time, 1 play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. The sack there by Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie.
At the 27-yard line.
To try again after the sack. Rodgers, he's going to go for a big play downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Monte Nicholson picks it, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Now that turnover might just about do it. Here, 4th quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
Exactly right. They played smart. Couple of first